exactly for that. The most popular fidget toy you probably know is the fidget spinner, the thing that you spin. I don't have one of those, never had one of those. Don't have one with me today, but I do have different fidget toys. They're all in this little bag. Some of them are opened because I couldn't help myself, and a few others aren't, so let's start. The first fidget toy. Now, I don't know if I would consider this a fidget toy, but when you look for fidget toys, and I am going to say all of these I got online on AliExpress in case any of these interest you. When you search for fidget toys, something that you will see very often are squishies. What are squishies, you ask? This is one example of a squishy. It is something that you squish. This one in particular is a very, what's the word? Gluey, sticky, squishy. It's in the shape of a cat paw. I can literally do this. So, now I don't know if I would I can totally fidget with this, right? You can see it right now. I actually got this, well, obviously I got all of these as fidget toys, but hopefully if I could use them as a trigger for ASMR and I liked it, obviously I would do that. This one, it only makes a noise when it's ungluing. I don't know if that's right. From my skin, right? That's really the only sound I get from it. Can you hear it? I don't think that it sounds bad necessarily, but it's such a small, low noise that I have to do a lot for you to hear something. So, as an ASMR trigger, I don't love it. As a fidget toy, I don't love it either. And that isn't to say that squishies are a bad fidget toy. I think this one isn't good because of how sticky it is. And your hands feel sticky after you're touching it for a little while. So, this one isn't one of my faves. And I think we will see better ones today. It is cute. Really, that's the only thing that's going for it. I like the sound, I do, but it's like I have to do a lot for a small reward. So, this one So maybe I do like it. Another one that is also already open. And this one I think is quite interesting, but I think the execution feels a little bit, or maybe not. But this is a fidget cube. As you can see, obviously it's a cube, and each side has its thing. So in here you can move this around. In here you have some buttons. In here you have some tiles and a sphere, a switch, and this thing that you can spin. And this side doesn't have anything. Now, as a fidget toy, I could see myself using this, especially this. You can use it like this. The other sides are like So as a fidget toy, you can also click it. As a fidget toy, I don't think it's terrible. Once again, I don't think it's great. As an ASMR trigger, it doesn't make the best sounds. I don't really like any of these for ASMR. You let me know if you like one of these sides, but I don't think I do. But I do think it's a good fidget toy. Not my fave, but not terrible. Okay, the next one is the last one that is already open. And this one is a tricky one. You can already hear it. This is a 3D printed fidget toy, which is supposed to resemble like a dragon egg, right? As you can see, it's like quite big, right? And you can open it like this and then close it. Like this. I have to be so careful with this one because it is so loud. Like if I'm not careful, this is so noisy. And also, so it's terrible for ASMR. And as a fidget toy, this thing is way too big to be used as a fidget toy. Ideally, a fidget toy is something that you use to occupy one hand, right? This is so big, I need to use both of my hands to do anything with it. And it's also not very smooth. I think you can tell. let's just move on to the next one. The next one. Hold on. We're getting some loud ASMR today. The next one you've probably already seen in ASMR videos, and it is like some keyboard buttons. I got a pink one because it's cute, but let's review it. As a fidget toy, I think this is a solid fidget toy. It's a little bit loud, so if you're like in an office or a classroom, I forgot the word for a second, or if you're in the classroom, it can be a little bit loud and distract or disturb other people. So that could be a drawback. But I do think that it is a good fidget toy. Now, for ASMR, I will say that it isn't my favorite ASMR trigger by far, but it can also depend. This is basically a keyboard, right? Some keyboards are going to sound really good and others aren't, so I don't think that this is the best sounding one. But I still think it can be fun to use for ASMR content. Like a which button am I pressing? The first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one? What was that? Exactly. So this one, once again, goes in the middle. Not great, but not terrible. The next trigger comes in this little pouch, and I've actually used this pouch for as a tapping trigger, so it already has 1 point going for it. But obviously this isn't the fidget toy. The fidget toy is inside, and it is these little magnetic balls. Can you tell they're magnetic? I can tell because I can feel the pull, but they are magnetic. They're cute. I'll give it that. I think the reason why they're magnetic is you can play around with them and they won't fall, most likely. So you can totally use it in your hand and like fidget around, like that. So I do like them They do not make any noise except if I slap them together. They're like rubbery, but it does not make any noise at all. So they are so sucky for ASMR. I really don't see myself ever using these except for a follow the red ball with your eyes type of thing. They are so... Anyways. But I do like the little pouch. The pouch is nice. But let us move on to the last fidget toy. The last fidget toy. I'm opening it. Hold on. It's the only fidget toy that I haven't played with yet, and I'm so intrigued by it. Right away, I think that this was done by the same people who did the dragon egg, because this is the same material, but this one is a star and it's more flimsy, right? You can tell. I am a little bit confused as to how I would use this as a fidget toy. I can do this. I guess it's a little bit big. I think it would be better if it was a little bit smaller. But it's interesting. I've never seen anything like it before. And for ASMR, let's... Do you guys like the sound? I honestly don't hate it. But okay. I see you, fidget toy. Not terrible. Not terrible. I think that so far today, this is the one that excels the most in both departments. And it is fun to look at. Yeah, I don't love it, but I think I like it. But it sounds like coins a little bit. Well, that was the last fidget toy for today, and that is the end of this video. I know this one was a little bit different. Obviously, it's not as relaxing, maybe, but I do like